Hi guys, welcome to Olive Board's Speed Reading Practice 2.0 session. So this is your editorial session. I have picked up an editorial from Hindustan Times today, which is an important topic, of course. We'll be discussing it in detail now. Today's session is not live; it is a recorded video. As I had another class scheduled at the same time, so probably this will not happen again. Just for today, please manage after watching the video. If you have any queries related to any context which you have not been able to grasp or any word, please let me know in the comments below. Okay, so I'll just start explaining the paragraph or today's editorial to all of you. I'll move to the PPT here. You know already that I have my own batch or course, which is your ASD connectors. For more details, check the website. We have other courses also running, which is your crash course for SBI clerk, RRB course, and target SBI PO selection batch. Now, guys, let me give you the context of this before I even begin, understanding the editorial. So, this is about the new amendment or the new bill, right? So, if you have heard, it is there in your news also. Cinematograph bill, which is 2021. Okay. So this particular editorial I have taken from Hindustan Times today. Hindustan Times. This is with regards to Cinematograph Bill 2021. Now, as you see that, they have just released the draft of this bill, right? Draft Amendment Bill 2021. It will penalize film piracy, and it will actually give more power to the central government to order recertification of already certified film. If there are complaints received, if there are criticisms received, there will be power given to central government, okay, to order recertification of an already certified film. So yeah, first thing, this is brought to penalize piracy. Second, it is actually going to empower government, central government, to order recertification. Okay. So if you have not read about this bill draft, these are the things, right? Now the changes that are proposed, right? The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting wants to add a provision to the act that will give revisionary powers to the center, right? So center will have the most power. Okay, they can reverse the decision of the Central Board of Film Certification also. SEBFC, Central Board of Film Certification. Okay, so if the government feels that a particular movie has been granted the certificate, but it should not have been done so, the actually the government can reverse the order. Okay, so this is a very major, you can say, uh, change that will happen if this bill is passed, right? So also there will be penalty for people who indulge in film piracy, right? It can be imprisonment not less than 3 months. It could be extended to 3 years, fine not less than 3 lakh. So all these proposal amendments are there. Okay. Now, guys, why filmmakers are opposing it? Because they feel that these changes will make them powerless. Powerless at the hands of the state, right? And they will be more vulnerable, obviously, to threats, vandalism. Probably there might be people who are against a particular content, and then they will try to threaten these guys. Okay. Obviously, therefore, filmmakers are totally against it, right? Okay. Now, let's read the first paragraph. Just pause the video and begin reading. By the time, I will write the meanings for all of you, the highlighted meanings which are important. Okay, so what does the first paragraph tells us? Now, I've written the meanings for you to make it easy. The Information and Broadcasting Ministry has actually invited comments on the bill. So this is just a draft right now. Okay, so the draft Cinematography Amendment Bill 2021 has been out, and of course the ministry has invited comments on it. Now this amendment is just brought in the name of handling the menace of piracy. Okay, handling the menace of piracy. Like I said earlier, this is the purpose. This is, they say, of introducing the changes in the bill. So what is a menace? A menace meaning something which is a threat, a danger, something which is likely to cause right now, or something which is frightening, right? A dangerous thing. Okay, so to correct that, to handle that, this bill has come out. The bill marks the return of what filmmaker calls a super censor. Obviously filmmakers are not liking it. They say that it goes against the established judicial precedents, means it goes against the already existing judicial, something related to judiciary law making authorities precedents. It goes against their precedents, means an official, their decisions or actions, any official decision or action that has happened in the past is called precedent. Pre means before, past. Okay, so any official decisions taken, official actions taken in the past, and that are considered as an example to follow later, that they are called precedent. So the of course media people, filmmakers say it goes against it, right? So the center, the government has brought back a very controversial provision. Now in the act there are provisions, right? So section 6 is very very controversial. Okay, anything controversial means it will bring in public discussion, disagreement about something. Okay, so controversial means something that will bring in disagreement, lots of discussion on a topic, okay, causing public disagreement. Okay. Now, which provided it absolute revisional powers to make on any order pertaining to is relating to any pending film already decided by central board. Now see, right now the authority is the central board of film certification. Over this board, if you're giving the right to the government, you're giving a full control, right? Even if the film is certified by the board, okay, it will be the center's word, it will be the final decision of the center that can actually defeat the decision of the central board of film certification. So over the central board of film certification, right, they're given this right. Center, the government has given the major power, right? So that is why the title, that when the center decides what you watch. Okay, read the next one quickly. Next para. Okay, guys. So this paragraph, many new words. Constitutional law scholar had warned that the structure of the board, the panel, the two committees of CBFC could be reduced to nothing by just a order from New Delhi. So yeah, the panel was such, the CBFC Central Board of Film Certification actually is now just nothing, right? The section allowed the center, they can withhold the disclosure of any fact in relation to section 6. Means they can withhold, means they can they have so much of power, the government will have so much of power if this is brought into implementation, if this particular draft is implemented, right, that they can refuse the disclosure of any fact, right? They can refuse. Withhold means when you refuse to give something, you can put a stop on it, right? Refuse to give, refuse to withhold information, refuse to give information, right? Refuse to withhold information means you are not giving the information to the police. When we say withhold information from the police, so they can actually refuse to give or the disclosure of any fact, right, if it is against, if it feels that it is against public interest. So it is all about the power of the government now. So this provision was unconstitutional. It has been said by the Supreme Court. There was one case where they say no, this is unconstitutional, right? So the executive should be permitted to make changes or review the decisions of tribunals. Tribunals, quasi judicial body, they are like courts who have similar power like courts, but they are not the exact court of law, right? Like tribunals, right? So they are quasi judicial bodies. Now it noted that permitting the same would certainly result, in the offense of the rule of law. If you will permit this, definitely it is offensive to the law itself. It is not fulfilling the purpose of the given law, right? Still, and yet means still the draft reintroduces a previously declared unconstitutional. When there was a case, Supreme Court already had declared this provision as unconstitutional. After that also, this is a very, very shameless attempt to introduce the same thing in the bill, right? So okay, they argue, they say the central government says that complaints are received against a film for violation of certain things of the act, and after the film has been certified. So as a result of this complaint, the ministry can order re-examination of the film. So these are the reasons, logics given, but this is very shocking that they are coming up with a definitely a provision which was earlier actually told by the Supreme Court that it is not even constitutional. Okay, this reasoning is just paraphrasing. Okay, the reasoning, the logic that they are giving, the government is giving, actually it is just mincing words. Paraphrasing means it is just changing the words of the law and order submission by the center, which had been rejected earlier. So what they have done is, you formulate someone else's idea in your own words, or you just change words and nothing else, right? What they have done is, same provision, they have just changed a few words, right? Supreme Court in earlier cases also has said that you can't interfere with the film certification. Okay, the government is nobody. Earlier it was there, earlier this thing was discussed. So Supreme Court said that you can't interfere, you can't get involved with the film certification on account of threats. If somebody is giving threats, right, or using illegal violence, right, just based on that, you can't interfere with the decision of the film certification board, right? So on account of means because of threats, you can't just go and interfere in their matters, right? Huh. Now, illegal violence that would amount to, which means result in negation of the rule of law, means your negation means make zero, negate, negative. So you are basically, if there is a rule of law that there is free speech and films are certified, they can run. If you are interfering there, you are actually going against the rule of law, making it zero, right? You can't surrender to, and you can't surrender if somebody is blackmailing you, you can't surrender to it. If somebody is trying to threaten you, intimidate, using threat, you're being threatened, you can't just go and interfere. So additionally, 5b is overbroad and vague. Okay, so the section 5b, which the government points out, it is too broad, right? You can't even say that it is a few pointers. It is very, very widely applied. Okay, it is too broad, it is widely applicable, and it is unclear also. Okay, vague means unclear. So it allows banning or cutting of scenes on the grounds of any scene in the film that portrays, that show anti-national behavior, that show obstructionist, right? Um, that shows obstructionist content or attitudes. Obstructionist means intentionally trying to slow down official processes, right? Something which obstructs, which becomes a hindrance, right? Something which is slowing down progress, right? So yeah, if it is a content like this, if that kind of attitude it shows, anti-social attitudes are shown, they can cut a scene or ban a scene. Now, all of this, now the problem is that it largely depends on the political nature. Even if you talk about the Bureau of Film Certification, Board of Film Certification, the people there, the appointments in that board also are largely, political people. This will include that, this will mean, what will it mean? That the interpretation of what is anti-national and what is not, who will make the decision? It will be total subjective ideologies of the ruling class, whoever is ruling, right? It will be totally onto them, right? It will be related to subjective ideologies, means it is not be related to facts. It will be totally what according to their opinions, right? Based on their taste. Based, subjective is anything based on uh, your own, a singular person's opinions, personal opinions or taste. It is not at all based on facts. So any ideology, yeah, of the ruling class, of the ruling dispensation, any set of ideas, yeah, that a ruling party might have, will have an implication on the decision whether the scene should be banned or no, whether it is actually anti-national or no. So they will be the deciding people. Okay, so yeah, dispensation means again the order, the system, the ruling system, the ruling order will decide everything. Okay, which is unfair. Many films have triggered protest now because there have been in the past also there have been films because of which there have been protest. Okay, they have triggered, they have make something happen, you trigger something, make something happen. So this provision, which allows the government to order re-examination or on complaint, it will not only legitimize, it will not only make legal the protest, but also it will provide a mechanism to take action against previously certified films. So if there are films certified earlier and the government has an issue with it, they can take an action against that also, right? So basically this is giving more power to vigilante groups. Now guys, what are the vigilante groups? See, vigilant means observation. Now these are groups which are not legal, right? A group of people who try to prevent, yeah, group who try group of people who try to prevent crime, right? How they punish the criminals in a community themselves, which is against the law. They don't go to the court of law. They will punish criminals because they feel there are people who are criminals. They'll go and punish them by their own, right? Because they feel that police are not doing their work, they will punish criminals by themselves, right? By their own. So these are the kind of people who are the vigilante groups, right? They say that we are working for our religion, for our nation, right? Now, India's experience in the past, we have seen lot of groups like this. We know that obviously this will be misused, right? Okay, instead of free expression, right? These protests will still occur, and instead of free expression, these will be misused, right? Also, this draft has come at a time when the IT rules have introduced a regulatory mechanism. So therefore, OTT platform. Now, what are OTT platforms? We have discussed this earlier also, like your Netflix, yeah, like your Amazon Prime. Okay, so Hotstar, whatever. Yeah, these rules give excessive power. There's too much power on the central government. Okay, so they don't only receive complaints, grievances are complaints, but also they provide untrammeled power to remove the allegedly offending content. Allegedly means something they think is offending. Probably it is not offending in case, yeah, but they allegedly they feel they according to them, right, illegally they feel that they can mention that, okay, illegally they say this is offending comment. Allegedly means something which is wrong, something which is illegal, something which is going against fair means, right? So they have too much, guys, too much power. The government has too much power. Okay, so when untrammeled power means they are not deprived of freedom, they have too much freedom. Okay, they are not restricted. Okay, unrestricted power, they have excess power. Okay, so whether it is OTT platforms, we watch our shows on Netflix, Prime, whether it is your films now, they have too much power. Now, reading the draft amendments with IT rules together, it is clear that center will have the last word. Means the ultimate decision maker, ultimate decision maker will be the center, the government only. It is very clear after reading the draft. Right? So they will decide what we will watch, right? We have the right to free speech and expression according to the constitution, but constitutionally stipulated reasonable restrictions. So there are, actually restrictions which are forced onto us, right? So constitutionally stipulated. Why do we say constitutionally stipulated means specified, right? Huh. So to say exactly and officially what must be done. Stipulate means exactly say what should be done, what must be done. We are being forced, right? So the proposed amendments, if these changes happen, they will create a chilling effect. Okay, chilling effect meaning leading to self-censorship. They will create discouragement, right? Okay, of the legitimate exercise of natural legal rights. Obviously, they will discourage us. This will be a big discouragement that anything is legal at all, right? It will limit, curtail legitimate criticism against the ruling party or questioning of dominant morality through the medium of films. Now, there is no artistic freedom of free speech, right? We need to revise the amendment. We don't want, the writer is saying, for the sake of, right, artistic freedom, we should, artists, filmmakers should be given the freedom, free speech, and therefore we should revise and change this amendment which the draft brings in. Okay, so this was your paragraph for today. I hope it was useful. This is a critical passage which we have read, editorial, which is critical, obviously, against what is the draft, okay, to cinematograph bill. So, yeah, it is against it. It is curtailing, limiting our free speech. Okay, important topic. Hope you understood it well. Any queries, write in the comments below. Tomorrow, of course, we'll have live class of editorial. Do not worry. Only today the clashes, there was a clash in my sessions. Therefore, this is a recorded session. Thank you and do share, like and subscribe. Thank you all.